Well, I've just got back from a 7,000k trip through Central Australia, from Perth through the Great Central Road to Uluru, and then down through the desert to South Australia and back across the Nullarbor in the back of Esperance. And I was just going to go over the bike and my gear and what worked and what didn't, and what issues I had. So we'll start with the GPS. So I just made up a GPS. It's just a tablet that worked really well. It's got HEMA maps on it. I also had on my helmet, I had a camera on the front here. It's not on here. That was powered by the bike, so I used to plug it in when I got on, save mucking around with batteries. And I had a remote control here, so I didn't have to look away from the road. The bike went well. The only problem I had was a bit of a fuel issue. So what I did was, I thought it might have been this petcock vacuum tube that's up under here. So I replaced the standard tube with reinforced fuel hose, because it could have been pinching off in the heat. It was 40 plus degrees, and that goes around the other side of the bike onto the top of the carby, just up in here. You can see that hose clamp, and I replaced that. These Motec bags full of water worked really well. Carried most of our water. The panniers worked well. I had fuel in here. Bike was running a little rich because the dealer had rejetted it slightly incorrectly, so I carried fuel, 5 litres each side, some food, some tools. As far as what other issues did I have? Air cleaner. The air cleaner intake is in a stupid location. It's over here, and dust flicked up from the back tyre actually gets sucked straight in there. I'm going to have to do something about that. So I washed the air cleaner out probably 3 or 4 times and re-oiled it. I took oil. None of this pannier system gave me any trouble. That all worked really well, considering the weight was on a bike. The bike all up was 280 kilos, full of fuel with extra fuel without the rider. I weigh about 85 plus suit with water in the suit, so yeah, quite heavy. Bike handled that quite well. Safety gear worked exceptionally well. I have a dry rider jacket that zips to the pants. I have a camelback in the back of the dry rider. Standard armour. I had a back protector, Dainese back protector. As well as that, I had Former boots, which I don't have here, but the standard Former adventure boots. I just had a beanie with a hole cut in it as a neck warmer. That works better than the neck thing that comes with a jacket. I had pod knee braces and knee armour, so they worked really well. I had stockings, or pieces of stocking underneath those to stop them rubbing. You'll see that on another video. That worked really well. Center, we were talking to another bike. Unreal, got to get one of those, doesn't matter what the price is. Neck brace, lead neck brace, or leat, however you pronounce that. That works well, and that's quite comfortable. You don't even know you've got it on. Another essential is molded earplugs. Unreal. If you don't have these, you just got to get them, especially with use with the center. Tent was on the back, clothes were up on here. What else? I shortened the center stand because with it loaded up, the center stand was quite too long, so I shortened that. Took a ½ an inch off of here at a workshop, and that worked well, and I re-greased it. Center stand worked well. Chain looks a little tight. I might actually replace that. Everything else went well. Trying to think if anything else gave me any trouble. That was about it. I didn't get any punctures. I replaced the tyre in Esperance on the way back, and it's just been on bitumen ever since. Front tyre was brand new when we started. That wasn't replaced. I did an oil change halfway. Bash plate worked well. So that's really as much as I can remember. that was the bike. Except for that fuel problem, bike ran really well. It also is using a bit much fuel, so I'm going to get that rejetted normally, and I will do something about the dust into the air cleaner somehow. I don't know what I'll do there, but I'll think of something. So yeah, that's it. That's the debrief.